Somebody always running a weed eater or something. Hey, you guys, I got this Champion boat over here. It's pretty cool, man. But there's no emblems, so I wasn't sure what it was. So I got on my Champion website just to see if I could ask some of the guys on we have a group that's on Facebook, Champion Boats, and I was trying to figure out, well, what is this thing, you know, because it doesn't really say. It does have that, but that's the only emblem on it, right? It's the only emblem on this thing. Yeah, of course it needs to be cleaned up and stuff, but he brought it over because he wanted me to rig it up. He got a new motor and just wanted me to hook it up and run it. Anyway, I got on my Facebook forum, and we got, you know, there are tags. This is our VIN tag. This is normally on boats. The right hand side on the hull, it's a hull ID, right? So we got TSB. Well, that's the Storie boat. That's what it stands for. 20317A797. So the last two numbers are the year. And then, I'm sorry, we got 26317A7. Like I said, A7. So we know it's a 97. We know it's a Storie, you know, the Storie boat. That's what TSB stands for. So in my humble opinion, and people argue with me, I mean, there's like boat manufacturers is like buying toothpaste. Like literally you can go to the store, there's 20 different kinds of toothpaste. Boats, in my opinion, the Champion boat, as far as bass boats are considered, this is the best bass boat ever made. So the deal is, John Storie, he lived in a town called Mount Home, Arkansas, or that's where he was from. And Mount Home, Arkansas is kind of situated between sort of like, I don't know, it's like southeast of Bull Shoals Lake, which is Arkansas, Missouri. And then it's between two lakes, because Norfolk Lake is over to the west of it. I don't know, I've never been there. That's just what I figured out from Google Maps. So a basic synopsis is that John Storie sent a sales guy over in 1975 to Skeeter Boats, and he bought a Wrangler boat from Skeeter, and he proceeded to bring it back, and he chopped that dude up. They said he didn't even recognize like a Skeeter boat at all after he chopped it all up. Well, why did he do that? Because he wanted to do a tri-hull. He wanted to do a V-hull, and he wanted a fast boat but really stable boat. And so he wanted to come up with something that was really stable and was really fast. And that's how Champion Boats was made. I mean, like, I could tell, you know, there's a lot of history. But I guess he, you know, he made like these little lines, and, you know, he was kind of the one that kind of really revolutionized. But apparently on that Wrangler, he made it wider, and he chopped it all up. You know the Champion thing by you see like this kind of how it's cut back this way. It's got a little bit of crack in here. That's I think I swear I've all seen them do this, but what was I going to tell you? Okay, so anyway, John Storie, I guess he created this thing, and kind of the whole design is really the whole deal on it, you know, because it's cut a certain way. It just, you know, it takes rough water. So I'm guessing, I don't know really, but I'm kind of thinking that maybe because he fished on bull shoals a lot, that's a big lake, very deep, and maybe it gets some, you know, it gets quite a bit of wave action. I don't know, you know, maybe, who knows. But for rough water, this thing will keep you high and dry. And Percy Priest, we've had some, you know, when it gets real good and windy, man, it's I don't know, it's 3-4 foot chops in some places. It gets pretty choppy. And I can tell you that my 202 goes right through it. Oh, so what that is, after I got on my forum and talked to some folks, is that it looks like a 202. It's a 97 202, which kind of makes it a little bit of a unicorn, I think. Very fast boat. Very stable, very fast. How fast? It's going to depend on your motor. He said he originally had a 250 on it, so that's a 225. I got to do some things to it yet, but I mean, you know, I guess you can't go wrong with a champion. I mean, I haven't found one that isn't like the Cadillac of the ride. Like, it really is. I mean, it just is really smooth. I've had several people comment just riding in my boat. They're like, wow. And I've seen other boats, I won't name them, because, you know, everybody's got their favorite. But I've seen them out there struggling, man. And these are big, major manufacturers still in business. And I'm like, literally, I get up on pad and I'm gone. And these guys, I look over and they're just struggling. And anyway, that's my spiel. Hope you enjoy the video. Thanks for watching, subscribing, liking the videos, and let's get to work. Here, let me see if I can get this top off. Yesterday I couldn't do it because it was too hot. Like, even the top of this was really hot. This thing, I don't know why they have to make it so heavy. If it wasn't in this up position, it would probably be that. I can't get it off. Get a finger on there. Put some lever. Man. There we go. It's fine now. Jeez. I'm just gonna put this in the front. Alright, B6. What has he done? Let's see. He's got his power cable hooked up. Where's the other one? It'll be right here. That one is going up to the ground, so he's got power hooked up. He's got this hooked up. I guess that's fuel. And where is this here? This looks like two oil lines right here. Okay. And then this should be, it is, it's our harness. Okay, so then he's got his harness over here. Well, this ain't gonna be that big a deal. There's I'll show it to you a little bit, but maybe I'll just put it on time lapse because. Well, I just discovered 2 hot lines. So the cables he's got going over to the engine are too thin. I mean, it's just a really thin wire, so I'm gonna have to disconnect that battery again, and I'm gonna get them other 2 lines out here because there's no reason for them. You know, you can know it's thin when you see this. Like, it's just, you know, if you have a thick cable like this one, which is hot, like, it doesn't bend like that. It's a little stiffer. So I don't know why he did that this way, but we'll pull those lines and pull them out. There's no reason for them to be in there. Anyway, let's see if I can get that done. And I got that extra light out of there. It took a bit. That was it. Anyway, we'll leave that. You don't need that. Next thing I gotta do is figure out which is which. Do we have... This is our shift cable, and this is our throttle cable. We'll know right away because he has a hot foot. So I think maybe I'll put him up like this or something, just so I can see him move. You can be my eyeballs. That's shift. See, the other one with the throttle doesn't do anything. Alright, so that's shift. So let's just hook this doodad up. Which is pretty easy, man. I mean, it's got a little... These are plastic, just be careful with them. But you can see where it... Maybe you can't. Somewhere there's a pivot point. Oh, it's right here. Just like that. And then we're just gonna need to measure this out and see if we... Okay, yeah, he's missing the barrel. Yep, there's usually a little plastic piece that goes right there. Cradles in. So we're gonna see. We'll go hook this up, and then I'll see if I can get him. See, that's too much play, right? I mean, that's almost a 1/4 inch play. You know, so that's not gonna work. Yeah, it's just too much. So unless he's got some parts or pieces somewhere. Yeah, I don't have those. Okay, well, that sucks. I guess we can kind of get it off. Especially like on your shift, it's really hard to flip it. You know? That's it. So we should check this first. Yeah, it is. Good news in there. You could destroy your lower unit. Do it this way. barrels, so just have to order some barrels. Now that's not gonna work. So now what? Well, I think oil lines. Figure out which oil line is which. And he doesn't have a primer bulb on that oil line. So I'm gonna have to go look at the manual and see what it's saying and what it's telling me I should do. Basically, they're gonna route over here like this. And I don't know. I don't know. It's probably Mountaineers. I'm sorry, I'm not very on it, I guess. Let's see if this is a 10. I think it's what it was. I don't know. I think our shift shaft is a little bit off anyway. This thing should be right in the center. So I'll get as close as I can, and then kind of go from there. See, like that needs to go more like that. So just rotate this out a little bit until I get some barrels. Screw up, you're already in it. You shoot the clutch dog, shift, clutch, whatever. It's got to be aligned right. Alright, well, I'm not crazy about this clamp because I can get into things, you know, vibrating. Let's change that out, or we can even do one of these fittings. You may have to change out the hose though. So I'm not too worried about that. I think I know, okay, well that's fuel, you know. But these guys are our oil lines, and I've got to just figure out which oil line is what. And I'm going to have to pull out a manual for that. And then otherwise, we're close to where we can just, okay, look at my computer. Let's see what's going on. Oh, here it is. Here it goes over here, goes into here. But we should have, where's our input? Well, we're gonna have to go look up a book, I guess. Maybe this is our input, but then we should have one that's our out.